you can take fall damage. Whee! Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Ow. Okay, everybody, Edison fall count number 1. So this is something that you will definitely want to try. Definitely want to find early on in the game here. I'm an Argonian. Yeah. Whoa. What did he do? Did I just, like, trip him? I'm an Argonian. We can breathe underwater indefinitely. The one and only Riverwood. Alright, here we are in Riverwood again. We just got here, started exploring. Something about cabbage, can't remember. And what do you say to go see what there is to do in this place? Now, this is the house of Alvar and Sigrid. Alvar is the, I don't know, some relation to that other guy that I escaped with. I don't really know. He's around here.
Sigrid, we have company.
Yeah, these guys, Hadvar and Sigrid. That's it, yeah. You can talk to them, and I'm sure there's lots to do. But right now what I want to first focus on is something cool you can do in Skyrim. And one of the cool things that you can do right away here is this Alvar. What is his name again? Man, I can't remember his name for
Take what
nothing.
you need, my friend.
Alvor.
Within reason, of course.
Yeah. He's very generous with his stuff, and he's got all sorts of gear over here. He's got a workbench. He's got a tanning rack. He's got toys. He's got a grindstone. A blacksmith forge. Now, all this stuff is used to help improve your weapons. I'm gonna grab some of these because he's also a very generous guy, this Alvor. So you can take some basic materials you'll need.
Simple and strong.
Now, the things like this grindstone here will come in handy for use it to improve weapons. So, like this iron sword I've been carrying around, I can improve it with an iron ingot. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, I want to improve this weapon. Now I have a fine iron sword. And then let's take this steel mace, for instance. Since I've got the ingots, why not? Oh, it takes 5. But again, I've got them. And yeah, it's worth a little bit more. You know, get some crafting experience, or blacksmith experience. Smithing. Yeah, smithing experience. Let's go for it. Alright. So now we have some slightly better equipment. See, if you check out my sword here, it's an iron sword fine, because that is one fine iron sword I got there. The forge you can use to actually create new weapons and armor from raw materials. I don't have a lot of experience or practice with this. These you can make with leather, iron. It takes all sorts of stuff here. I haven't done a whole lot of smithing in the past, so it's a little bit new to me, but in general, this is stuff that you can make from things. So, it's all part of the process. I don't know if I have the supplies to do anything with that right now. Now, you notice that it requires leather on some of this stuff. Well, you get leather from taking the hides that you get from killing off animals and going over to the tanning rack. And that will turn it into leather, and then you can cut the leather into strips. You use those to make weapons and armor. So, everything, like, kind of everything gets used somewhere or another. And, what's the workbench do again? I'm trying to remember. Improve armor. Yes, so you improve your weapons at the grindstone and your armor at the workbench. So let's just see if anything we happen to have we can improve. Let's say it needs leather. I don't have any leather at the moment. Ooh, but then more iron ingots I can freely take without even worry about being called a thief over here. So, we might want to come back when we have some leather, or we have some animal hides that we can improve that stuff with. And you know what? It wouldn't even hurt to see if we can find some animals to skin. Let's see what we can do here. So, to do this, we want to draw out our weapons and travel back this way and see, just kind of wander into the woods. Now, a good option for this is using a bow. Bow and arrows. Do I have any arrows? Just see what my arrow situation was. I know I had some. Okay, I have a couple arrows. Not a lot, but enough. Enough to do what we should be after here. So, might also not hurt to sneak. Not only then, if it's like a timid animal, it's less likely to run, but you also, if you attack them while undetected, you do a bonus in damage. I think for arrows it's like 1.5 times damage. For a close range, like with a dagger, it's double damage. Both are very nice though. So let's just see what we can find. Detected. That means there's something here. Oh boy. See that? It's a wolf. Ah. It's not just one wolf. Well, there's one. Now, I quickly now want to change over to my sword, and I probably want healing. So I'm going to use my sword and that for defense, because this is going to get ugly and quick. So let's do this. Oh, up. I think I just punched that wolf in the throat with the hilt of my sword. Kind of weird. And what was it doing with a garnet? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh well, I'll take it anyway. And I got a wolf pelt. That means I can use that for leather. Leather, leather, leather. So, I'm going to be too crafty now. And also you can dash in this game. Let's check out what I was after here. Let's put our weapon away and dash. This drains fatigue, but lets you run really quick. Okay, all runned out for the moment. We are back here, and now we've got some wolf pelts. Let's put this stuff to the test. So, we can make leather, and then, we can make leather from the wolf pelts. So let's go ahead and, yes, both. We'll take both those wolf pelts. We can also turn that leather, if we want, into leather strips. Because some things require leather alone, some require leather strips. Let's just go take a look at what we will need. So I don't end up making more strips than I need. Looks like none of the armor that I'd want to improve needs any strips. So we're just going to leave that alone for now. But I think, let's just check out over here, for making things from scratch, quite a few things. Yeah, if you look in the requirements, leather strips and leather and stuff. So that's more going to be used if you're blacksmithing and making items from raw materials. But for improving, looks like most of what we're going to be needing is just the straight up good old-fashioned leather. Let's improve my Imperial light armor. That makes it quite a bit nicer. Let's do it. And let's improve this. Now, I'm wearing the Imperial armor just because that's what I got right now. But I'm not saying I pledge allegiance to the Imperials or nothing. Honestly, I haven't decided. And maybe even you guys can give me your opinion. Should I take any side in this war whatsoever? This little war between the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. Or, I mean, I don't have to take a side. I could just be kind of like, hey, whatever. You know, I'm an Argonian. What do I care about you Nords and your Nordic battles? Or should I take sides? If so, which side? Am I one of the Imperials? Am I a Stormcloak kind of guy? Right now I look pretty Imperial, but, you know, it's just I'm dressing like Hadvar. But, yeah, I'm pretty open to ideas there. So, now that we have an idea of what we can do in the place here, it's kind of, I mean, it's nighttime out. It's like 10:30 at night. I'm getting kind of sleepy. So what do you say we go check out this, Sleeping Giant Inn? Let's check this out. Alright.
This is a local favorite and one of the first.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
That guy's friendly. Alright. Work, enemies. How about I just want
Need
a
a
room?
room? Talk to Delphine.
Okay, thank you.
We need to get a new badge.
Hey, Delphine. What's up?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright.
When he met the shield
Did you hear me?
Matilda
So?
said,
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have
room
potatoes
is
in
mine?
yours after all. Just make sure we
This
get
one?
fresh
think it's
batches.
high time that you
No.
lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing
There
and
is my
slashing
room.
steel as the brave lass Matilda
So one thing is, they don't really tell you which room is yours. But this one is. If it doesn't say bed owned, then that's the one that is good for you to sleep in. So, here's how resting works in Skyrim in a nutshell. There's more to it that you can touch on later. But in a nutshell, you can sleep for however much you want of time, or however long you want. We're just going to sleep for a nice 8 hours. Get a nice, you know, a good full 8 hours of sleep here. And then when you wake up, you will get I believe it's an increase in how fast you develop your skills for the amount of time that you slept. So, you can check that by going to Magic and Active Effects. Well rested. All skills improve 10% faster for 8 hours. So since I slept for 8 hours, for those next 8 hours that I'm awake, my skills improve 10% faster. There are ways to get better out of that. I think if you have your own bed, you get better. There's a few little perks like that. But in general, that's what that's all about. Nice bright sunny day. Now what do you say we set out for Whiterun? I could spend a whole lot more time in Riverwood here. There's lots to do. I mean, you know, this is I don't want to go first person. This is Skyrim. We all know that there is endless things to keep you busy in this game. You will not get bored with Skyrim for endless hours. But for the sake of expediency, I'm not gonna, you know, gratuitously do every single side plot that I could, or do every single thing that I could. Because as much as that is fun when you're playing it, and sometimes fun when you're watching it, a lot of people have already seen that by now, so I'm just gonna kind of skip through that. When I get a little further on, I'll pick and choose which optional plots we will really dive into, but for now, none of those optional plots that I think are really gonna be cool happen to be, you know, slumming around in Riverwood. So, oh boy, it's a wolf. Ugh. Down with you, doggy. Down with you, doggy. Alright. And the plus side, hey, got another pelt. That's pretty cool. Now, I wonder... Check my map here. I could, theoretically, if I did not want to hassle with these wolves, I could travel by water. Like I said, I'm an Argonian. Yeah. Okay, and you can get the salmon. Yeah. Wait, come back here, Simon. How you go fishing? I don't use a pole. I fish with my bare hands. Alright. Woo! We could go whitewater rafting down here. But yeah, since I am a cool little Argonian and I can breathe underwater for as long as I want, it's a cool option. Hey, hey! I think I see what I'm looking for. You see that? Do you see that? Ooh, do you see that? Something closer. So check this out. Oh. Why do I keep fall? Alright, everyone who's been keeping count, there's fall number 2 for Edison in his Skyrim series. Second time I've done a painful fall. Yeah. Oh. So much for that whole, traveling by water thing. And what's going on here? What's going on? Fight? Who's fighting? Where? Free the prisoner.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to
I don't really feel like picking a fight right here with all these Imperials around.
Be on your way.
Alright, yep, I can do that. I'll leave you guys to it. Yeah. So what have we got over here? Is this a farm? Is this stables? Honningbrew Meadery. Sounds yummy. Sounds really yummy. I could go for me some mead right now. Yum, yum, yum.
Welcome.
Yo.
I'm the owner and proprietor of Honningbrew Meadery.
Hello.
Honningbrew uses only the finest natural honey, not that sludge you'll find at Golden Glow Estate.
Sounds pretty ambitious there. What have you got for sale? Yes. So, what do you have? You have baked potatoes, cooked beef, all sorts of stuff. Honningbrew mead. So you'll notice how like mead and alcoholic drinks work is it restores stamina, but then it regenerates slower because you're a little bit tipsy. We're just gonna leave him alone. We're gonna stay off of the drink. In case anyone's ever wondered about what mead exactly is, because it's not exactly the most common of drinks nowadays, but in like more Middle Ages times it was more popular. But if anyone's any curious, what mead is, it's kind of like a honey wine. It's like a wine made with honey. It's actually pretty good. Alright, now let's start heading that way. Let's check the map here. I think the way into Whiterun is going to be over here. So let's just go, go, go! Run! Charge! Do 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 do. Charge! Do 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 do. Oh, shoot. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a giant. If I've ever seen one. It looks like they just took it down. What happened over here?
No thanks to you.
I just got here.
Ha! Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory.
I just
only
got
awaits
here,
those
you...
who triumph. And as companions, our glory must always be hard fought.
Who are the companions? Yes, yes. Who are the companions? Yes.
Outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we
I have heard of the companions. A bunch of people on YouTube were talking about them. Can I join you? Yes.
You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him,
I'll do that.
good luck.
Alright. Sounds good.
Strong. Welcome,
Now.
Norvasker, and be a companion. I'm here to help.
Oh, yeah? What do you
Lucas
do
and
in
I have been here
companions?
since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us.
Oh,
Kodrak is
can
the
I
one who
join?
figures
See
out
what he
who can
says.
be a companion. So talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Please? Please?
Until next time.
Alright. Let me just see. I can get some arrows. That's kind of cool. Free arrows, I'll take it. Sure, why not? Whee. Alright. Put my weapons away. Well, that's kind of cool. I already got...
Good hunt ahead of us.
Good hunt ahead of us. Alright. I already got my first introduction to the companions, which, if anyone's been following the comments in my other videos, we've been talking a lot about them, about joining them. So, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Whiterun Stables! Yeehaw! And that would make, up here, that would make this the real deal. With the big old wall and all. Whiterun. Dun dun dun. Find what that is. Here we go. Does it have a moat? It's got a moat! But is it a pro moat? That is the real question here. Get it? See what I did there? Pro mode. Okay.
Hold.
There we go. Now's how we get
Close
in.
with the dragons about. Official business only.
Let's see. Now you can either just straight up tell him Riverwood calls for the Jarl's help, or you can persuade him by saying, "Yeah, I have news about the dragon attack. You know, if you let me through." You can bribe him and say, "Hey, will this change your mind?" Or you can do, "Stand aside, or else." I am a level 1, I don't think I can back that up right now, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to persuade him.
We'll be keeping an eye on it.
Alright. Hey, and by doing stuff like that, you increase your speechcraft, which makes it more likely that you will do good when you try and convince people of stuff. You also get better prices on things. So speechcraft is kind of cool. We made it to Whiterun.
More swords for the Imperial soldiers.
That's how it goes, man. We made it. We made it. Yeah. This is it. This is the place. Bigger city, cooler stuff. So, what do you say? We start this adventure in Whiterun next. See what comes up here. Yeah! Woohoo! Hey, I know who you are. Oh yeah? Maybe you've heard of me. Edison T. Crux, author of Tale of the Wisconsin Werewolf, among other things. You're that guy who can't play Minecraft. That's it. Quit.